Hi everyone, you're welcome to another edition of Interview with Marvelous Onoha. And you all know that the reason why I actually brought about this idea is to let the story of young people who are into agriculture to be heard by other young persons who are still, deliberating on what to actually do as a career path. So today I have the privilege of interviewing one of the vibrant and passionate youth in agriculture who is really doing a whole lot in his space. Thank you so much for having me today, and thank you for giving me the privilege of actually interviewing you. So to start, I will just do a little introduction. My name is Ono Amavelos.
My name is Mubarak Idris, and also known as Famamundi.
Mamamundi, thank you so much once again for giving me the opportunity of interviewing you. So what actually inspired you to join, or will I say, to be in the Agric space?
Basically, what really makes me join this Agric space was that the food we are consuming every day is made generally by the farmer.
Okay.
So everything we are doing is based on farmer. So I want to contribute to food security in our society.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Oh, to even start with, when did you, began your journey in agriculture? For how long have you been in this space?
I've been on this space back since 2009. Yeah.
So you're not even, because 2009, I think I was still in primary school back then. So you're not even one of these youths that, have a biased mindset about agriculture, right?
No, yeah.
So basically, I have been hearing a whole lot about you. I've heard that you are one of the, if it's in Igbo language, you say academic bell pepper. Somebody that is very, very good at, growing bell pepper. Currently, what are you growing?
I'm generally in a vegetable production.
Okay.
I do vegetable production, but I have a base or a line or a strength line, which is a bell pepper production.
Okay. But you have other crops.
I have other crops like habanero, tomato.
Okay.
I have a lettuce as well. Currently in production.
So for that bell pepper, for how long have you also been growing that?
Bell pepper is now my 3 years. Yeah, this is my 3rd year in growing bell pepper.
Wow, that's very interesting to know. So now, have you actually encountered challenges on your journey?
Yes, there's challenges, and my own belief is that in challenges, if you don't have challenges, you can't grow. So challenges is just a metrics for you to measure your growth in anything you are doing. So a lot of challenges that if we say we should start saying it now, but now a lot of them have been conquered. So there's challenges.
Okay. So now, aside from this agriculture you do you have any other thing you do that is a source of income to you? Aside from agriculture, is it just agriculture?
It's agriculture, but agriculture comes in different ways. Kind of growing crops, consultants, animal propagation is still within the agriculture.
So that means he actually specializes in different value chains in agriculture.
Yes.
Wow. I'm really learning a lot this afternoon. So now, for bell pepper that you spoke about, some persons don't really know much about bell pepper. Yes, especially in the east where I'm coming from. Yes, they don't even know about it. It's one of those crops that we usually use to just like decorate our food and all that. So what can you actually tell us about bell pepper? Is it easy to grow? What are the challenges you might encounter for somebody who is watching this video that wants to embark on bell pepper production? What can you advise the person on?
For me, I would say it is easier to grow. Yeah. But for some people, it's very difficult to grow.
Yeah, so, especially when they don't have the right knowledge.
Yes. So the knowledge is a major thing. Once you have the knowledge, you know the principle. You know, okay, this thing wants this. This is the time you water. This is the time you do this. Those technical aspects of it, that's what really needs for you to understand before you venture into it.
Okay.
So that's all. It's very easier to do, and it's something you can really venture or invest in it, so that will give you better yield.
Okay. So what is the lifespan of bell pepper?
Majorly the lifespan of bell pepper start from 6 months to 10 months, depend on your management.
Again, is it profitable? Because I like money. See, if I'm not seeing money in something I'm not going to start it.
I told you that I've been in agricultural space since 2009. When we started 2009, we don't start with bell pepper. We started with something like traditional crops like cassava, maize, and likes. But immediately I tested bell pepper. The first cycle I did bell pepper. Wow. So this is the kind of money we have in bell pepper.
Tell them.
There's a lot of money. There's a lot of money in
Tell
bell pepper
them.
production. Just that you have to just target. You have to
Know
follow
the right
the right time and
yeah.
follow the procedure you have
Market
to do
demand and
from
all
your
that.
agronomy. So with that, you get money from bell pepper. It's one of the investment. You know, there's difference between you are doing like cryptocurrency or that thing, but on this agricultural piece, that's one of the best crops I think you can do and make money from it. So, yeah.
I was even thinking tomato is even.
I know the money can be comparable. To me.
Hey. Okay.
No.
Thank you so much for this. You're just giving me an eye opener and all of that in this interview.
Yeah,
so now, how many stands of bell pepper do you have in your farm?
Right now I'm growing bell pepper in a greenhouse.
Okay.
And for you, inside the greenhouse of 18 by 24 meter,
okay,
you should have nothing less than 400 head of plant.
Okay.
And if you are having maybe span of double of that, so your calculation is that times 2, that is 800. If you have like maybe 28 by 8, 28 by 8 meters, so you should have something like 800. So depend on the span of your green pepper. But the one I'm using now is medium one, which is 24 by 8, which I have 400 heads of pepper right now.
Okay. So now when you harvest now, what is expected yield?
For me, if I don't get 4 kg, 4.5 kg, I'm not doing it well. So that's the expected kg for me.
Okay. So in that, let's say now in total of the 400 plants you talked about,
yeah,
estimated like the summation of the kg that we have in. Okay, they should. You guys can do the mathematics.
You can do the mathematics.
I don't need to tell you everything. So from a movie, thank you so much for having this conversation with me. You've already heard, bell pepper is very, very profitable. It's only if you come closer that you will know. Yeah. And for youth who are still, seeing agriculture for poor people or agriculture as a retirement plan, what do you have to tell them?
If you have the money to venture into greenhouse construction will change your mindset in farming settings. That okay, farmer hand supposed to should be dirty before they can get their money. No, if you put in the structure and everything is in place, so the environment will be controllable and your house will be neat. So with that, the mind you have of maybe dirty, that one is part of it. So if there's something that you can really venture into or put your money, if you don't have time to venture into it, give your money to the right set of people and help you to do it, and you get better result of it. So
now, from what you're saying now, you have a very good knowledge in greenhouse and net house management. Yes. So what would you not say for a young person who is interested in farming but does not have money for greenhouse construction? What can you tell the person to do?
That doesn't have money to do
construction. Yeah, maybe for greenhouse, but the person wants to do open field and all that.
You start from somewhere.
Okay, start with what you have.
Start from what you have. We don't start from greenhouse initially. When we start with open field. It's gradually, when you are growing, gradual process, you end up having enough money when you don't use all your hand to hit. In this agriculture, most of people say they are doing agriculture, but have it in mind that it's not fully agriculture, it's agric business. When you put in the business principle into agric, you will earn better money from it. So
I think this is a summary of everything that we've been saying. Yeah, our forefathers did not really do well in farming. They did not succeed in farming because of the fact that they did not have much knowledge about agribusiness. So to all the young people who are watching me and will come across this video, I just want to advise you that agriculture is a pathway to our economic stability. So thinking that it is meant for poor people and all of that, you're seeing that a young person like you is actually doing well, and he's even happy that he's into the agricultural space, even me too. So now it's actually a call to everyone to come together so that as youths in Nigeria and in Africa as a whole, let's come together to unite so that we can contribute to food security and also improve our economic state. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Have a nice day. Bye.